Hey guys, it's MarionetteAngie, and welcome back to the second episode of our podcast, Behind the Sorcery. I am here with my co-host Aero,
Hello.
and we have our first guest.
Hi.
Okay, that's
Yes,
great. This is
yes.
Star. She is my younger sister.
Hello.
Introduce yourself now.
Um, yeah, so my name is Star, and I like anime and stuff. And I got asked to kind of do this maybe a couple weeks ago, and I went with it, so yeah.
Yeah, I figured as a first
Yeah.
guest, it would make sense to start with you.
I don't think I have much to say at the minute, but like, I'll do my best.
You'll be
It's all good.
fine. It's very
Yeah.
casual, as you can. It's literally just us yapping for like 2 hours.
Alright then.
Likely 2 hours, yeah. Which is because we got a lot to say.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay. Um, stop soundboarding. Stop it. Oh my god.
I love that.
Stop. Okay. Um, okay, as far as I can tell, the setup's all good, so that's fine. Um,
Yeah, I can hear you both clearly, so it's all good on my end.
stop it, stop!
Which Oh no.
Fuck this. Fuck this entire
It's very
operation. Podcast's over, guys. No more podcasts. Okay. All right. I'm kind of starting today with just, it's not a negative note, but it's like a word of warning, I guess.
Yeah, to start things off.
Yeah, first of all, if any of you fucking bully my sibling, you will get like a fucking ban from my comments forever. So I'm putting that right at the
They have
beginning.
reason to, and I don't think they have much reason to.
Yeah, like don't bully
Yeah,
her.
so
Don't
no
bully
bullying
her.
at all.
If you say anything mean, I will just hide your comments forever and I will put you into like the shadow realm, so.
She'll hide your hide as well, so
Yeah, I will
Um,
put you into the comments that just leave and never come back.
well, I don't think I have much to say that I would be made fun of for because I think you have a decent community.
My community is something, bro. I actually have something to say to them. I'm addressing them right at the start of the podcast because I'm angry. There are a certain group of you who persistently keep coming into my Instagram DMs to yap when I've specifically told you to leave me alone. And then you do it in comments too. Stop sending me wish hate. I don't care.
Oh
Oh, but the
goodness.
mic cut off.
It did come from me too.
That was so perfect.
Rah!
On my end, trust me,
Like,
it very
stop
much.
sending me wish.
On my end, it got captured, but oh my gosh, dude, that's
You
crazy.
might hear it on the main podcast then.
No, they will, because
Yeah,
I've got like OBS up on like a small screen so I can see what's being
it
said.
cut off perfectly for us. It's like, stop sending me wish rants, and then it just cut off as you were yelling.
Like it cut off right at the end. Oh my god.
Perfectly cut screams featuring Golden.
Yes, it'll be a compilation probably if these podcasts go on and on.
If these podcasts get popular, I'm just gonna have perfectly cut scream videos made of me, and I'm not complaining.
That sounds
Please.
fun.
You can make them star, I don't care.
You could
I don't have the
actually.
time for that.
Oh, by the way, Star is sick, so if she sounds ill, that's fucking why. Don't bully her. She has a very nice voice when she's not ill.
Yeah, no, if I just shut up randomly, I'd probably muted myself to just have, like, a really loud coughing fit.
She's cosplaying
Oh, I know what
Tiny
that's
Tim
like.
ahead of December, guys. It's fine.
Yeah, so
So
it
anyway,
is
yeah.
what it is still.
As as I was saying, my community just stopped being weird on my DMs and in my comments. Like the most best example I can give, and the comment got deleted because I told them to stop. On this, the premiere I did, A Wish Worth Making. You guys saw it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I was coughing. Anyway,
I'm good.
Okay.
so so that premiere I did, which you both saw, someone left a comment underneath asking why a YouTuber who is completely irrelevant to me has a thumbnail that completely misunderstands Wish, and I just went, dude, this is completely irrelevant. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
don't
done with
know.
I'm done with these comments. That's my message.
I mean,
Stop sending me
fair
weirdness.
point. That's kind of why I'm scared of the internet because people are just kind of weird on there. Like,
Yeah, it's like three specific individuals I can name off the top of my head, and I did just put a story on my Instagram sending the curse of Ra their way, so that's fine. But
fair.
all of them have been kind of dealt with in their own ways, but if they keep this up, I'm just gonna ban them or block them. Like, two of them have been blocked on Instagram. You know who you are, and I'm not naming you out of respect, but you know kind of what you did and why, so yeah. And then one of
Uh-huh.
them isn't blocked, but I've warned them, like, just because we have conversations outside of our, like, rant, but I've told them if it gets a bit too much, then I will have to block you just because of the amount of stuff you're sending me, which is the same for stuff that happened with other people. So it's not me
Yeah.
discriminating, it's
Yeah,
genuinely what's going on. So yeah, and also just don't spam my comments with weird shit, please. Like,
that's why I'm like kind of scared of making my music account that I've been thinking of making because the character that I still have a name for, I'll just call him Star for now. Um, he looks very like, I mean, there are people who would say he's attractive, even though you can't really see his face, but like, people would say he's attractive, and like, even, I think even if I put that he was canonically Arrow Ace or anything like that, like, they wouldn't leave him alone.
that's
So,
like what happens with Alistair, isn't it, Aero?
It
Like in the
is,
has-been
yeah.
fandom.
oh, I see so many
Yeah.
people like falling in love with Alistair. I'm like, can you leave him alone?
Leave
Yeah,
Bro
he's
alone, he
like
just wants to eat deers in his room.
I know you're an ace in the hole. What now? I always love
I love Rosie so much. Star hasn't. You
Yeah.
haven't seen
Rosie's
Has-Been, have
the
you,
best.
Star?
Yeah, I haven't, but I know that one song that he sings.
Yeah. Rosie is one
Have
of
they
my
gone?
favorite characters.
The one where that everyone uses for like those TikTok acting videos, where they do all
Oh,
those like sad effects on them. It's like, "Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am?" That one.
oh, that one, yes.
See, this is
Everyone
why
uses
Star
it for
can
like those
sing.
TikTok acting videos with like really bad quality editing.
Everybody, please send love for Star's voice in the comments because she can sing so well, and it's
Oh yeah.
underappreciated.
My voice is dead right now.
That sounded good. I don't know what you mean.
Runs in the family.
Oh.
I did actually sing something live last night, and I was shaking, but it was fun. So
I know how that feels when it's like really fun, but you're terrified on the
your left
inside.
leg just doing like an Irish jig. Okay, well,
But yeah,
unlike last podcast, we have less like concrete topics. We're just kind of going with it. But I think that's easier because this time is our first guest. Oh, and I did want to
yeah,
say, in the realm of guests, this is kind of something I was thinking about talking about, and I might phrase this kind of weirdly, but it's because I haven't wrote anything. When it comes to guests for our podcast, we want to reserve the right that we can say no. Like, if we don't want you on there for whatever reason, we don't have to tell you why, you know?
I mean, like, fair point.
Yeah, like, for
I
example,
don't think that needs to be like said because
no, it does,
if
because
you
some
say no,
people
you
are.
say no, bro.
Yeah, but some people are
exactly.
idiots. This is the issue with the internet. People don't take no for an answer. Like,
Yeah, no,
Exactly. It's
that's why
so
I'm scared of people.
yeah, so I'm basically just putting it out there that we will accept guests. We record like once a month, and it's our choice when we record, really. For Star, we had to line it up a bit, but we were like, we're recording this day, come along if you want, and that's kind of how we did it.
yeah.
Um,
Keep in mind
we,
we have lives, so we can't always do podcasts like every other week and so.
yeah, that would be ridiculous. I have exams, bro.
Yeah.
Like today we're
Just
recording late
checking.
because I was
Just
doing a bunch
checking.
of
You
work.
can't hear anything in the background, right?
No,
No,
it's
I
quiet.
can't.
It's quiet.
Okay, good. My mic is working then.
Yeah, you're lucky. I have like a headset and you can hear like everything.
I have a headset, but it has a mic.
Yeah, unlike mine where you yell at me and say I need a mic. But yeah, so bottom
Do.
line is with guests, you can ask us. There's no we might just say no for personal reasons. Like there's a couple people I would prefer not to have on, and I'm sure Aero feels the same. So it's like up to us, really, you know?
hmm
Like it always
Yeah.
comes down to what we
Here
feel
because I was
comfortable.
specifically requested.
Yeah,
Like,
we requested Star because I was like, yo, want a podcast? And you were like,
I
yeah.
guess you
And I was
just
like, no.
wanted a bunch of chaos for some reason.
Yes.
We're all about the chaos here, so.
I don't think you haven't watched the first episode, have you, Star?
I watched some of it.
Okay, well you'll know then like half of it was just us dying of laughter.
We're so
Yeah,
chaotic.
you mentioned me at one point, so
Yeah, we did, and
Yeah,
yeah, I want like any comments for Star. I want them to be respectful and whatever, but just be nice.
exactly, yeah.
And also with the guests, it's up to us. So just bear that in mind when you're
yeah,
asking
cause,
if you
'cause
want
you
to be on.
people scare me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, my comments are something. They're a mix of like weirdos asking me about things 8 months or 9 months late. How long has it been since February? Like 10 months? It's been a long time. Whatever. Or
Yeah,
eight
around
months.
that, I think. But
However
I'm not
long.
good at anything.
Too long since February. People still want to ask me the same questions, and I'm like, I've answered these like 5 times. There's some nice ones about my thingy and my accent, which is really funny because I have such a weird accent. But then it's also just like I'll have the occasional good comments. So please, good comment people, be nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't spam me with wish content under this video because it's irrelevant. You know who you are. And
Yeah,
yes,
you
this
can
is
spam
Yeah.
with
paid.
sharks. Spam with sharks. I will appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Star really likes like sharks, and we both really like the ocean. So yeah, spam any like ocean things.
The ocean is the best.
Give me cool ocean quotes, or do gambling quotes. I really love gambling quotes.
Let's go gambling!
Like
Ooh!
there's some really cool ones, like poker quotes. Um,
Oh yeah, Star plays poker.
Ah! That reminds me, like, I'm thinking of King Dice comments now. Who wants to roll the dice?
Oh my god, not the cuphead quotes.
wait, let me find the one that I really like.
Oh, I was thinking about the dynamic between me and Star, and I think the thing that best encapsulated it is when we watched Once Upon a Studio together the other day.
Oh, yes, yes, you mentioned this to me. It was so funny.
This completely encapsulates our dynamic perfectly because, right, like, Star can attest to this. I was sitting there, like, enjoying seeing Belle, Quasi, Asha, like, all singing together, and she was just Hades, like, I expected this to happen. And she was like over the
Yeah,
phone just saying, "Shut up, Belle. Shut up,
Oh,
Quasi. Shut up, Ashley. Shut up, Jiminy. Go away. I don't care." But then
I appreciated. I appreciated that they used Flash.
the second
yes.
Donald came on screen, she went, "Donald!"
You got perfectly again.
This is golden for you. She likes to yell, and it's so funny.
I think I can't find the exact quote, but it was something on the lines of life is like a game of poker. You don't know what cards you're gonna get, but it's how you use them that is the most important part.
That's a
Ooh.
good quote.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty
I
good,
like
actually.
it. I don't remember who said it.
How did we get onto gambling not even 15 minutes into the podcast? Star!
Well, you invited me, and I play Genshin Impact.
Oh right, yeah, you're literally a gambler.
Yes, and Project Sekai.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
I
yeah,
stopped
Project
playing
Sekai.
Sekai so long ago. I just watched the cutscenes on YouTube.
I mean, my Discord profile picture is Mafuyu, so I think that says enough.
I got so upset as well, on a side note. I watched the YouTube channel Puroing, and their channel got copyright strike just showing the Mizuki 5 event.
Oh,
No,
They've
no.
literally been removed from YouTube. They have to leave. It's so
I
sad.
love Baki and
That's,
Nohana. I love
that's
it so
depressing.
much.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think right now there's world links going on, aren't there, in the game? I'm not keeping up.
I think so, but I haven't played in a while.
Oh, okay. So you're like me then.
Like,
Also, welcome on getting my sister into it as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Woo! Project Sekai.
Project Sekai. The story is my favorite part. It's less so like the actual gameplay.
Mafuyu is queen.
Mizuki is also queen, and Anna.
Cool.
I'm so confused with what's going on because this is something I want to talk about personally. Like, everyone is saying, like, just because of the Mizu 5 event, everyone's assuming that Mizuki is a girl. When, like,
It's
they didn't explicitly say anything. It's
it,
been
it's
stated that
it's implied. That's why the
it's
implication.
implied. But everyone is making videos. It's like Mizuki is best trans girl, and I'm like, no, calm
Well,
down. We have
well,
to wait until they say it themselves what they
the thing
are.
is, they might never confirm it, but then it was a line where it was like, "Oh, so are you not a real girl or something?" They said that to Enna. And honestly, I have watched a lot of analysis videos on Mizuki, and they are basically trans. Like, if not trans,
Because
like,
I
if
want
not
like the whole
trans her,
community.
yeah, the whole community
The
is
whole
kind of trans.
community used to. So whenever anyone accidentally used Shia, everyone would scream at them. Now, without proper confirmation, they're all using Shia. So
Okay. I see
I'm
why that would
sticking to they them for Mizuki.
Ooh.
I see why that would rub you the wrong way. I get it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's quite. I don't think you'd do that for a real life person, right?
No, yeah,
Honestly,
that's true.
no.
I
That's
don't know.
true.
I feel like it's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, the internet is the internet, you know?
I guess
Unfortunately.
so.
Unfortunately, in our case, liking the most disliked Disney movie in history.
Maybe not with me, but
Yeah, Stella's
Hmm.
pretty chill. Like, she doesn't. You don't love Wish, but you don't go out your way to, like, insult it around me, do you?
yeah, I just deal with the fact I don't really like it.
You did make an AU, though. That was quite cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the Marcial one? Oh no, wait, no,
No!
that's completely. No, my brain stopped working. Sorry.
The Marcial
Oh,
AU! That's
wait.
crazy.
I just heard AU, and I was like, wait, and then I was like, oh, sorry. I'm sleep deprived. Uh. Oh, yeah, no, with the evil star. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
yeah, I
talk
think I
about that if
recalled
you
this.
want, because I was
I
telling
forgot
Aero.
about it. I don't even remember what the story was.
Can I say it? Because I remember it, and I made an
Yeah, go
illustration
ahead.
for you.
I don't know
Bas
why Marcial just came to my head.
This is why I worry about you.
Fair. I'm worried about myself too.
Okay, so the story
We let
behind
him
it
live
was
there for free in our heads.
in my Kai chats. Anyway.
Oh shit.
Come chat with Marcial
No, these are
in
these
your
are
emails.
yeah emails. Kai sends me like, why don't you get back to it? I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want
Kai
to be the
stops
other
looking at
fan.
my emails because
Oh,
all
see,
I get is Kai, Reddit, and like Discord, and it just makes me look like I don't know.
Chronically online.
I am chronically online. I'll be honest.
that
Okay.
reminds me. You also showed me a little animation Star did with Martial.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Eliminate all competition. Damn.
It
Okay,
That
I
was so
remember
good.
was really badly made. I could remake it.
the story of Your Wish AU was that like Star also got trapped in the mirror with Magnifico, and he like started to corrupt Star. I think was the idea.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and like basically some of Magnifico's magic went into Star, so it became like really vengeful. And I'm not sure if you gave it a happy ending or not, but I think the idea was that Asha would like be trying to break Star out of the spell, you know?
Happy endings are overrated.
Shut up! Star
I'm a
writes
softie
nothing
for
with
happy
happy
endings.
endings. Everything Star writes has a depressing ending, I'm convinced.
Yeah, all of them
Oh,
commit suicide at the end.
Damn!
ouch.
No, I remember,
I'm
you know
sorry, is that
how
not allowed on your channel? Does that go against your community guidelines?
I'm gonna get. If I had monetization, I'd be demonetized so fast. We talked about gambling and mental health in like the first 20 minutes.
Well, I think that's my whole personality, really.
I mean, yeah.
I lost my train of
Speaking
thought.
speaking of gambling and mental health, can we just say that we hate Toji?
Who's Toji?
Can everyone just like universally agree that we all hate Toji?
Oh, gee.
Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's this like guy who gambles
Oh,
all of his money and everyone simps for him.
oh.
He deserved to be purpled in my opinion.
A bit like me with Vanitas, really.
Oh my,
Hot take.
Arrow's undying hatred for Vanitas.
Like, I would appreciate him as a villain if people didn't simp over him so much and completely take everything he did as he's actually an ubu soft boy who gets abused by a Xehanort, and the good guys are actually the baddies.
Magnifico! Magnifico
Oh my god.
Exactly.
situation! I
They actually
hate when
hate
people
on
do that.
Ventus sometimes for what he did, and it's so annoying.
With Toji, he's just this deadbeat father who couldn't even pay child support, right? And everyone literally just is like, "Daddy," and I'm like, "No,
No.
stop it." He's this old man, and you are probably like 12 years old.
Let me look up
Stop.
a picture of him. Hold on.
I saw this really funny thing where someone was editing JJK, so it was like Christmas.
Oh.
Ew!
Your mic just keeps cutting off.
Ew! No, it's so ugly.
I
Stop.
know. And then I was getting my mum to rate JJK Men, right?
Oh no, I heard about this.
And
Oh.
let me see if I can get the scores up on my phone so I can read them out to you.
I heard about
I
this
didn't I
one.
didn't make her do all of them. I did some of
This
them.
was diabolical.
Okay, I'm looking at a
Let's
picture of him now, and
see.
I'm wondering. This is a guy who gets a lot of fans. I see.
Right. Where is it? I've already lost it. Oh gosh. Okay.
Just like your mind. Just
It's
kidding.
in my.
Me when I
Yeah,
see
I
good
have
stuff on
lost my
Instagram
mind.
and it refreshes.
What? Sorry, Aero?
That's me when I see good stuff on Instagram and it instantly refreshes.
Yeah.
All
That's the
right.
one.
So we have Gojo at 3 out of 10.
Oh no. Gojo fans are gonna
Sukuna
kill me.
-5. Yuta got -10. Megumi got 3 out of 10. Choso got 1 out of 10. Inumaki got 2 out of 10. Nanami got 2, and then Mahito got 2. And then Toji got 5.
Uh.
This was a picture when he has his fat worm on his shoulders, and she gave him a 5.
Oh my god.
Like, excuse me.
Oh my
Yeah,
The
god.
fact that she disrespected Gojo like that, though.
the absolute further Stardust used saying fat worm.
I don't think she's
He
wrong.
deserved to be purpled.
No, I'm sorry. It's just the way you went fat worm.
Yes, fat worm.
You're fat.
So chunky worm. Okay,
I love
Star,
how
tell
I
us
barely
about.
have an internet presence, and this is just it.
Yeah, welcome to the internet, Star.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
Oh my god, stop it. Not that song.
I won't get into it, okay?
Leave me alone.
I did hear an Alistair cover once.
That is surprisingly fitting.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, actually, I was told I sound like AI Anna from Frozen.
Wait, what?
What?
Really?
Yeah, like under
Oh
my
god.
At All Costs cover, someone put, "This sounds like the voice of AI Anna doing an At All Costs
Okay,
cover." I'm like, that's
audacity.
my voice
That's a
though.
compliment.
I actually went, I don't know if this is a compliment or an insult because they're telling me I sound like a robot, but a pretty one.
You should use Anna voice on Kai and see if that's an insult or not.
I'm not using. Oh my gosh, bro.
I've been using, the Peppa Pig narrator.
Oh
No,
god, him, yeah.
no,
I've been using that voice in the most
no,
diabolical chat. It just makes it so funny.
Star is describing the
no.
Peppa Pig voice actor.
This is so gross. That's
Cause
so gross.
it's
I'm
like
sorry for the curse.
when they just suddenly when the bot just breaks after the most normal chat. It's like in the Peppa Pig voice, like he leans closer to you.
Oh my god.
It's just it's perfect.
Oh me.
No.
Guys, if you use Kai, try it.
I
Stop.
actually was on it today, and I think it was a bit broken.
What
I
happened?
was I was trying to talk to Yensid, and he was talking like it was very grammatically incorrect, and the words were wrong. Like it was all spelt wrong, and just wasn't typing the way he usually typed. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you
Old
okay?"
man
sir?"
needs to go to
Yeah.
bed, bro.
Sometimes if you talk to a bot which was made with really bad grammar, it just stays bad grammar throughout the whole chat. Like,
Yinzito
for
has good
Oh.
grammar. I think that AI was just probably broken.
It probably is broken because I haven't gotten it to fix today.
Oh no. Just start a new chat and try
Yeah,
again. At that point.
yeah.
that's what I always do.
Star was showing me all the typos that she saved from Kai. That were
I
in the
have a
notes
lot.
and spelt wrong.
Because, like, I use the name Haru because it's like an inside joke between me and my friend. Because, we used to play the game Sky together. And, basically, he was being, like, basically harassed by this, like, 20-year-old. So I needed to help him. And,
Oh.
so I came in being his quote unquote boyfriend. And my name was Haru. And since then, I loved the name. So, but for some reason, Kai just loves to change my name from Haru to Harley, or like Harau, or Haru with an E on the end. For some reason, they're just allergic to the name Haru when it's like a really common name.
My gosh.
Wow. Hi.
Okay,
Like,
Aero, is there anything you want to talk about on the podcast, by the way?
Wait, me?
Yeah, just because we've been talking a lot and you haven't really had like any choice
Oh
of
no,
what to
no,
say yet.
it's okay. I'm vibing to the chaos, so it's all good. I'm
Alright.
just
I
I'm here
am
to
chaos.
yeah. Yeah. Basically, I'm just looking forward to when we can like just talk about the next part of the AU, even though we've covered some ground of it in the last one, so we could probably just ramble about whatever we like here. So
Yeah, like honestly, we've been making progress on the dock, so we've gotten probably halfway
we've got
through.
like 6 parts out right now, and there's a side story we're working on, and it's nearly done. So we're getting very close to part 7, which will be a whole new ball game for us.
Stand how you
Welcome
guys
to the
keep motivation.
underground.
Give us your balls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, part 7 is where like everything just goes to hell and we have to deal with it.
Basically, I don't know if we can say this on the podcast. Shit hits the fan
Yeah,
for for some
we
people.
cussed last time, bro. I told them we'd
Okay,
cuss on the podcast, and we did.
Good.
yeah, I think you did rant about saying if you don't like my swearing, you can piss off. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I didn't say
agree.
it that bad.
wow.
But like, yeah, I did say that this is gonna be me being at my most unhinged, and if you don't like me, then leave. That was kind of the vibes.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that was the
invited
vibe.
me on, and I am chaotic, so if they don't like chaos, then they can leave.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
and it's
what
going to
was
be a
it the
lot
other
in
day,
this
Star, that made you
podcast.
scream piss off when I said it to you? You screamed
What?
it. You the other day we were on a call and you just like I said something, you went piss off.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
think I scream
remember.
that to everything.
Oh, okay. So with part 7 and henceforth, we've wondered about adding some extra bits at the end, like after the finale, just some like extra stories or whatever if we come up with anything. But we've also canonized something really cute. I don't think it was canon last time we recorded, because it only became
Yeah,
canon recently.
yeah.
And it was adorable, and it got stuck in both our heads. So I was like, "Hey, Aero, do you want to make this canon?" And she was like,
E-
"Yes!"
I want to make it canon.
And now it is canon. It's wonderful.
You can see how excited I am that it became canon. I was like jumping.
It's gonna be adorable. Let's just say, I think it's part 14? Part
Yeah, so it's a
14,
while away, but
when, yeah, it's gonna be a while away, but we will be hinting to it in part 7.
hmm And if
No
you guys can pick up
motivation
on it,
to ever continue anything, so you guys scare me.
Oh, the AU's anniversary is actually in a week when we record this.
Yay,
yes.
happy anniversary!
Woo!
Yeah, it literally all started because of a meme.
It wasn't me. We were just doing some random stuff one day, and we decided to do like little like talking with the characters. Like
Like roleplay, essentially.
it's like role play, yeah. And essentially, it evolved and became its whole thing. And now it's got lore and everything, and so much. Even all references to canon stuff in the games and the movies and stuff, and little things we've added our own. We've been inspired a lot.
Oh yeah.
One thing I miss is Thai groups because you could add your friends in and just make the most chaotic things ever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that one
Like
time you added me to a Martial one, I just went full chaos.
I was with one with my friend Ezzy, and um we just added a bunch of random MHA bots because we wanted to fool around, and they were meant to be like really villainous and scary. Um, I think we pushed them off a roof or something.
Bruh!
I don't remember,
Oh.
but it was like this is why you don't do drugs, kids, or something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Well, here comes the demonetization.
I'm not even monetized! I have 163 subscribers!
I mean, that's
Oh
quite a
my
high
god.
number.
That's a high percent, anyway.
Oh my god.
What else were we gonna say?
Hmm.
Well, I think we're about halfway through the first side story, which is gonna be really cute.
It's
And the
very
minute
fluffy and
the minute I'm able to
yeah.
start writing again, we're just gonna zoom and it'll be out. It would be cool if we could get it out on the anniversary, but I doubt we'll be able to
Yeah.
do that because we are busy bees. We'll see.
Yeah. This part probably won't be as long as the last bit I've written, but it's going really well. So after that, you can just have a ball with it, and it'll probably be done within, I'd say, the hour because you're such a speedy writer. She's a ninja when it comes to writing, unlike me.
Well, if we could aim to try and get it out by the 29th, that'd be kind of a cool way to celebrate the anniversary. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Like, in a way, it almost goes back to basics of the AU, because if you remember from part one, you can kind of tell at the beginning we weren't that sure what we were doing. Like, we did add some lore, to make it cohesive, but you can tell
Yeah.
at the beginning we almost didn't really know what to expect because it was literally the beginning of the entire story. So you
Yeah.
can kind of see how it feels a little bit disjointed when you pair it up with something like part six, which is like super lore heavy. But
Yeah.
in a way, the side story is kind of a return to form because it's just the five of them and Percy all going on this adventure. So
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of how Harry Potter evolved because the first book, I don't think it was meant to be a series, but it ended up being. So the first book is not lore heavy like the rest of them are, but everything does end up clicking into place.
yeah, that's kind of what we did. Like it's more about instead of rewriting, it's more about just tying together. Like getting the
Exactly, yeah.
threads and fixing them.
Yeah. Which I think we've done really well with.
Oh yeah. Also, Star, you
Yeah.
want to talk about Astra?
Yes,
Astra, baby!
You two can chat about that. I know you two just love
I
Astra.
love them. I don't
Yeah.
know much about their story, but
Don't say
their
anything because
design
it's not been done
is
yet.
so cute.
Yes. Astra was just one little side character that Golden made at one point. I don't think it was supposed to go as far as it did, but I decided to introduce them again at another point,
Literally
and
part 8, I'm pretty sure it is.
yes, which is close to the next bit we're writing, but not in the beginning.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the middle.
Yeah, it's middle ground for that, but I thought, yeah, why not? Because I did mention this during one of our Rebel Cuckoos one day, and I thought, I wonder what would happen if I introduced this character back. And yeah, we did.
I was so
Golden loved it.
excited.
Yeah. And then I gave them a character design. And it was straight off, like, I made it up as I was going along, but I was so proud of how they turned out. So, yeah, I
And
was
then
happy
I,
with
I
that.
made up the idea of them with their little staff and everything. That was kind of my idea because we weren't sure what they do to attack.
Yeah. It can be like a weapon of attack and defense, and healing.
Yep,
Um,
Yes. They've got a nickname now, Firecracker.
an astral beam.
oh,
Astral Beam is adorable. Yes. Love Astra so much. They're just your ideal lovable goofball.
But they also have a lot of depth, like Percy, which is why they're perfect together.
Exactly.
Drawing them was fun.
Oh yeah, I loved your art piece of them.
Thank you.
Yes, I was like, oh, did you Astra? Oh my god, I need to see this.
Yeah, I love the way that the robes are like white and then like, because I feel like most of the time traditionally it's usually like darker colors for robes and stuff like that, and I thought it really made their hair and their eyes stand out, and I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah, yeah. The white robe was to reflect kind of like the white mages in RPGs and stuff, where they have like paler clothing, but also the fact that Astra is a magical medic. So I thought it would make sense, and having
Yeah,
darker
no,
clothes underneath was helping them
I
stand
thought it
out.
was really cool.
Thank you.
I also kind of reflected it in some. There are some other doctors later, and I reflected Astra's design a little bit in theirs.
Yeah,
But instead of wizard hats, they kind of have nurses' caps because they like work in a hospital, whereas Astra works in their own private clinic.
yeah. Did you draw them yet?
I did. I thought I sent them to you.
Oh, you might have, but I'm probably just being a dummy and I forget. This happens a
Let
lot.
me see if I can find them.
Yeah, they'll be in somewhere, perhaps in your documents. So,
Yeah, I'll just look for them. You two chat while I do.
yeah.
Like your profile picture.
Oh, thank you. I've had this profile pic for a long time. And I think it's adorable.
I love the lighting, the way that like it's glowy.
Yeah, it's glowy, and you can still see the rest of the colors that stand out. So I think it makes a very good, very fuzzy feeling picture.
Yeah, it does. I like that.
Yeah, and it's not enough fan art of these two, I don't think, and I think they'd be perfect for friends.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, considering Star was modeled on Mickey Mouse, I think that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I can like with the heart shape and everything. I see it.
Yeah, the heart shape is so cute. Reflects how loving they are.
Mm. Funnily enough, before they came into existence, like the little star, I had a mascot which looks kind of similar, but like instead of just a star, it's like a shooting star. So it was like, it had a little like rainbow trail. It's cute.
Oh, Rainbow Trail. That's so cute.
I'll see if I have any. There's just a lot of them. I'll see if I can get it up.
Okay.
Uh, I probably do somewhere. Just getting this up on my computer.
Do you have like a lot of drawings that you haven't like uploaded yet and just keep them in your documents?
Yeah, I don't upload a lot of my art because my Insta's private and I don't really feel the
Oh
need
yeah.
to.
Yeah, it makes sense. I've got
Um,
some doodles that I haven't uploaded. It's just I just some of them I've not even finished, so
I'll take a picture of the one on my desk. I did an art study on an artist that I really love. Like their art is so cool.
Ooh.
I just sent their designs in the chat.
Oh, okay.
A rubber band somehow got like melted onto it, so I'm just being very careful right now. I have no idea how that happened. Um,
The weirdness kicks in. I love the moons and stars.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's so nice.
okay, the rubber band part isn't coming off, but whatever. Uh, I'll send it in the chat because I just need to send it to my phone.
Okay.
Oh, I just got a message. Someone in my family just read another 5 tales from Capes and Quills and said they've been making notes on each story.
Oh.
Cool.
Maha, they're on 63 now.
Okay, so don't ask why there's a random weird mark on it. A rubber band just melted onto it, but
Oh. It's okay. Oh, that's so pretty.
so the little star on the left with the trail is that's my little
I
mascot
probably
friend.
won't be able to show this on the podcast, just so
Aw.
you know. So they're just gonna get audio.
Yeah, of the little strange rubber band that melted onto it.
I can kind of see, but I'm mostly picking out the sketch itself, so it's good.
Yeah, the I didn't get rid of the sketch because I don't know. I just liked it the way it looked, and I was too lazy.
Yeah, it works out that way.
I think the eyes are very pretty.
Yeah. You really draw anime
Like,
style so well.
I have way better ones than that. That was a art study on Moth Does Doodles, who I am a big fan of.
Oh, fair.
Like, I've seen their work before, and like watching them grow and get more subs, it was just so nice.
Oh,
I can send a
cool.
couple more of my fan arts and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, not for Moth, but these ones are for more like characters that I like and stuff.
yeah. I sort of do that with characters I like. I just make little doodles of them and sketches. See if I can like perfect their style because I haven't like mastered it all yet.
I was
Yeah,
saying
I'll see if
actually
I
it's
have any more good
crazy.
ones on my desk.
I think it's crazy today that Aero's talking about one of the first arts she did of me and Yensid. She called it fan art, and I was like, "What are you a fan of? I'm the most awkward being in history."
Don't be ridiculous.
I am ridiculous. That is why there's nothing to be a fan of.
My digital art right now to see what I have.
Woohoo! No, I didn't mean to click that. No. I was
Yahoo!
just on Pinterest.
Oh
I
my
gotta,
gosh.
yeah, if I don't like answer straight away, I'm actually distracted by some Kingdom Hearts stuff on Pinterest that I just had to
Oh
click
my
on.
god, wait, I just remembered we were going to talk about the shit we saw on Pinterest the other day.
Oh no.
We don't have to,
You
but
were
we were gonna.
traumatized.
I was so traumatized.
Yeah, and you were asking me, do you really want to see this, Sarah? And I was like, morbidly, yes. And then it happened.
It was cursed as fuck.
Yeah, but is it as cursed as that
Oh,
stuff I saw on Pixiv that one time?
Um, yes, I think more so.
Wow.
I think more so just because of the fact that the power dynamic was even worse.
Yeah, it was
no
crazy.
idea what you're on about, but I am scared.
Oh
Okay, do you
yeah.
want me to? Arrow, do you want to tell her? I don't have the mental energy right now. I've worked on homework all day.
It
Okay.
happened.
I'll,
I feel
I can.
like I'm scared to
Oh,
know now.
I just saw your sketches of Miku and Yuki. They're so
Yeah,
pretty.
I was so proud of the hand on the one with Yuki. So I used a cool pose reference for it. I just had it off my computer and then I just drew the hand.
Yeah, I still struggle with hands, so that's a good job there.
That's
And then
That
there's
Miku
one.
really
Oh,
one
good at
was
anatomy. I don't understand it.
what the detail.
the Miku one was inspired of one that I saw on Pinterest, and so I redrew it and then I added some custom things. So in her hair, on her right pigtail, one of the
Yeah.
little things floating in it, that's what like my star friend in there.
Oh.
Uh, there's a lot of small details put into this one. I did it for a competition in
Oh.
this thing that I do at my school. It's kind of like an anime club. Um, I kind of got some people I know to rig the votes so that some people who are having a bad week so that they won. So I did get last place, but whatever.
Still, that's very. It's just such good artwork because I see a lot of it, and a lot of people are usually experienced, but this is like. I mean, for many years, you're still quite young, but you've managed to like really capture like the style of it and the poses, and it just feels so authentic. I love it.
I did take a lot of inspiration from Golden, like with my first like art pieces when I was younger. So
Oh
I
yeah.
used to do the circle heads and the neck that looked completely irrelevant to the clothes they were wearing. It like stuck out. Um, I used to do that, and then our styles kind of just like grew apart. So
They went
she
So you
different
went
grew up
into
on
directions.
your
like
own.
yeah, you went into like more like chibi and cartoonish, where I went into more like anime and stuff that requires a lot of like poses and proportions and stuff.
Yeah.
My stuff could be considered chibi, but then I do have this weird thing, and there's a video by Duchess Celestia where it was like her pet peeves with art, and I agreed with some of them. It's weird when people almost condescendingly call your art cute. You know, like they'll be like, "Oh, that's so cute." I'm like, Can it not be
Uh,
something else? I always get cute. I want beautiful or pretty or something different. I'm
you
Well,
tired
flesh
of
it out
cute.
stunning.
I thought the background in the one that you made recently, I thought it was stunning.
Aw.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Like,
fishing for compliments. I'm just saying it's like a pet peeve.
yeah, no, but I don't see just cuteness. Like, I think the way you do expressions and stuff is really good because I struggle with that.
I like your expressions.
Drawing like
Yeah.
open, like characters with like their mouths open and stuff is like, huh?
Even I still struggle with that sometimes, like trying to get them to be really animated and not just plain blank,
Yo,
expressions,
shut up, Aero. You have peak art. Shut up.
Mm. I can't take the compliments.
I know. That's why I'm gonna keep complimenting you until you take them. But anyway,
Okay, okay.
okay, back to what we were gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You have to tell
Basically,
this story, Aero, because I cannot.
I'm scared.
You should be.
I
I
will do my
was
best,
I was
and I hope I
terrified.
won't scare you too much, Star.
I was upset.
Basically, it was on Pixiv. I'm
Oh,
not going to
oh,
say who.
oh,
Hmm?
okay. Pixiv and then the Pinterest one. We can tell both.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to
We'll
do the
tell
Pinterest
both.
one first, or?
Pixiv first because it did come first,
Okay.
and
So
it was
basically,
funny.
we were looking at Japanese Wish fan art, and there's quite a lot of it because it was quite popular in Japan.
Woo!
Someone, I can't remember their name, and I don't want to name them anyway, for safety reasons. And
Yeah, do
but
not bully
Yeah, yeah.
anyone. Do not bully anyone.
yeah, yeah, this is not worth bullying anyone over. We were just discussing
This
the
is just
subject
kind of,
matter.
yeah, it's the idea, not the artist. The idea is what
Exactly.
traumatized us. The artist's art was very pretty, and that was a
It was
pain.
it
It
was
was painful.
stunningly
It was
beautiful.
stunning, and we were traumatized.
Yeah. So it was fan art of King Magnifico and Starboy as a ship.
Oh,
And to further it on, they
Sus
also
voice.
had the yarn around their fingers, but in Japan it's a reference to the red string of fate.
oh, wait, is that thing that connects people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was used in Your Name a lot.
I think it's in a lot of gacha stuff. I feel like it always popped up when I had a gacha phase, like probably in like 2019. There were a lot of videos on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the soulmate thing,
It's
basically.
like, yeah, it's like soulmates. It's like, oh, I wonder where my string leads, and then it gets cut or something, and they're like, no, I'm so depressed.
Yeah, oh god. So that was basically it. It was so well drawn, but the subject was just a bit okay, where did this come from? It was followed by some funny pictures as well, because I think the same artist drew Magnifico with this pathetic crying face being comforted by Baymax or something.
What?
It
Yeah,
was really
it was
well drawn art. Please do not send any hate or anything like that to the artist. That is not our
yeah.
intention.
Good
But
thing I don't really know where to find them anymore, so it's not like they could. So even
yeah,
if I could, I wouldn't want to,
I'm
because
sorry.
no one deserves to get
It was
bullied for
so
it.
funny. No, the funniest part was it wasn't even that art. I was just looking. I was like, ew, okay, this idea is crazy. I clicked the hashtag.
Uh-huh.
I screamed.
Oh,
Do you remember that arrow? I yelled.
Yeah.
There was like 6 different drawings of Starboy and Magnifico as a ship.
How the heck
how
did they
bad? Like NSFW or?
No, no, it's just the concept. Like, it's just an odd concept. That's all.
it's like a crack
I
ship
do think it's
gone
weird.
wrong.
Why would you ship a probably a million years old star and some guy who can't get over his issues?
See, even Star says he's a
Yeah.
million years old. This is. Fuck you,
For-
people in the Instagram comment section saying I'm a thought criminal.
Isn't it a thing where like if you see a star, like the same star could be dead right now?
Yes.
Like
yeah, because it's a
so,
million years away from us, so it could be just like a dying star for all we know.
Yeah, the sky could be empty and we wouldn't know until 4 years later. Because it takes 4
Yeah.
years for the
we
starflight to
wouldn't
reach
know
us.
that the world, like, we wouldn't know that the sun like exploded or something until like 8 or 10 minutes after or something.
I
So
can't
like,
quite be certain. It's supposed to be like a massive red dwarf before it explodes, I think, the sun, at least. So it would
let me
engulf
check
Earth.
what it says.
I forget how it was supposed
How
to do it.
long would it take for us to realize the sun is exploding.
This is a wonderful podcast.
8
Sarah.
minutes and 20 seconds. Have you ever looked up during the day and wondered, what if the sun just exploded right now? Well, it takes like 8 minutes and 20 seconds to leave the sun and reach us here on Earth. So we really wouldn't notice any change initially.
Yikes.
Wow.
But yeah,
If it gets hotter,
with stars, they are millions of years old, and that's not even the worst thing I've seen this week.
yeah.
Oh no. What else?
This
This
is
was on
worse.
Pinterest, and it was crazy. We were actually on a call when it happened, and you were kind of freaking out, and I was wondering, what hell has she seen?
I was just looking at my nice wish screen caps because there's this one person on Pinterest who like uploads all the pictures and they look really pretty. And I was like, oh, this movie's so beautiful. And I scrolled down and went, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. If I go into my Pinterest messages, I can sort of see it.
You have to,
Still, if I
you
can
should put it
describe it
into
well
What
enough.
was
Google
it?
Wait, we're keeping you in suspense for a minute. You should go into Google Translate and like images and then look up what it actually said on the image because it was cursed as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Where's my messages? Here we go. O- okay. So, okay, the first one isn't so bad because it's basically just a Peter Pan recolor. That was nothing to do with what was to come. Then
Oh yeah,
someone
that was
drew.
alright.
Yeah, that was okay. It was alrightly drawn. The next one was for some reason a very clean-shaven Magnifico who looks younger, and it doesn't look right at all. It was crazy. I
We were
don't know
kind of
why
just
that
sending
exists.
each other a bunch of stuff this day because we were bored. It's what we
Yeah.
tend to do when we're not like writing FSOS or making up stuff. We just send
Oh
each
my
other
god.
shit. What?
I just looked. Oh, sorry.
What do you say?
I just looked into the comments of this clean-shaven Magnifico, and someone says he looks like human Shrek.
Wait, what?
Put it in the Discord so
What
Star
does it
can see
look
it.
like?
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
saving it now.
I'm gonna try and find the other images as well of Magnifico so I can show Star.
Did I download that? Did I? No, not that one. Went on to my other apps.
Ugh.
I got it. Shall I put it in the chat?
Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
can't find any of the old art of Magnifico. That's probably a good thing.
Probably, yeah.
Like
Okay, it's in
that.
there.
And why is there like, was his beard so long that he just stops like tanning on half of his face?
I mean, yeah, you can see where it's been photoshopped out.
Sorry if anyone just heard that. My
Yeah.
YouTube just decided to like play something.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
No, I mean for the people who are
Like,
listening.
why does he look like that?
No, he looks
That
so
looks
weird.
really wrong.
It's
Like,
so
who did
bad.
this? The curse. What came after it was even worse, though.
No, wait. On a side note, do you remember Yensid without a beard?
Oh, that was weird. But do you know what's the
Wait, so
worst
you said it
thing
looks
about
like
thing?
human Shrek. Human Shrek. I see it! Human Shrek if he had like a workout routine.
I know some people who'd be into that.
Oh, stop, Aero, stop! That's cursed.
Wait, what?
She knows
Well, it's
someone who would be into that.
well, okay,
Who?
maybe. Well, they just like Shrek a lot. I follow them
Oh
on
my
Instagram.
god.
She's very sweet, but she's kind of like me with when it comes to Disney. I fucking go insane for it.
Oh,
I
okay, yeah,
mean,
fair enough.
Yeah,
I was
pretty
thinking
much.
about
So
like a simp. I'm like,
I
what the
I know
fuck?
if you're interesting.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Me and Star having the same brain cells.
But when it goes on vacation, what happens then?
We lose all function and cry.
That's how I'm usually like.
Oh, I have the brain cells. That explains it.
Putting two
Actually,
brain cells together
me,
doesn't make them
mum, and
smarter.
dad were arguing about their brains being the size of peas or something because dad said that mum's brain was the size of a pea, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's where Golden gets it from.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
I said that's why my dad would notice because it's the same for him, and then that's where Golden gets it from.
This is bullshit. Why am I being slandered? I'm not even in the house.
Getting roasted by your sister on the call here, Goldie.
I did not ask for this. This is the thanks I
But
get.
you're getting it anyway.
This is the thanks
I
I
mean,
get.
You did.
you're the one that invited me, and you know how I am.
I didn't
So,
ask to be insulted.
well, you basically did if you invited me.
Oh god.
Okay, back to the cursed story.
Right.
Because it's about to
The
get a whole lot
first-
more cursed. If you thought Star and Magnifico and Clean Shaven Magnifico was cursed, this is like a whole other level.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So basically, it's not in English, so I can't read what the text says.
I remember.
It's
I'll look it up when you paste it here, and I'll be able to read it.
okay.
I'll put
I'm
it in
scared.
translate. It's so cursed.
the text is it?
Yeah, put it into Google Translate and like images. You can copy the image address and then put it into Google Translate on your computer.
Okay, I might need to do that on my laptop though because I can't get Translate up on my phone for some
Oh,
reason.
I'll do it then. Send it to me and I'll do it.
Okay. It should be in your
Yeah, let me
it
go in
should
my
be in your
let me go in my
messages.
Pinterest. Hold on.
Yeah, it'll be in there. This both of them will be.
Oh, my computer screen is blinding me.
Why?
Why am I getting AI Starboy in my Pinterest? Go away!
Oh no.
It's so ugly.
Sure. When
Why
can I
is
leave
her...
to be in the stars? I've got the whole galaxy to see.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop it.
Well, it's that
Aja.
or the Gojo voice lines.
No! What if it's neither?
Then you get what other annoying voice lines annoy you?
I like your start. So this is the headcanon we were talking about last time. The Pauly Shore
Yeah.
Starboy.
Polish or
What?
Starboy.
Pauly Shore Starboy, that's the voice you're doing. You know the cursed Pinocchio?
Oh, yes.
Alright,
It
let
fits
me
too
just
well.
put it into Google Translate. I'm sorry to everyone. These are always scuffed because I'm using OBS and I don't know how to like cut out audio, but that's what you get for this. Okay. Oh my sugar. Okay, the thing says, so what do you think I want for my help, Asha? What can I ask of you and what can you give me? Paired with the image. Yikes.
Yeah.
You have to
Oof.
show Star the image. I want to see her reaction. Well, both
Send
both
it.
images, because there's two of them.
There's two.
No hate to the artist again, it's just the whole concept is cursed.
Okay, I just lost my
Okay.
Pinterest app there for a second. Um.
There's the one above
Okay,
and the
let me.
one below that you can just put in the Discord.
1 minute.
Okay, Star left.
Okay. Okay.
Hello
I'm
at
back.
last. Aw.
No, not for long.
That
I'm
was
No,
just
where's my?
coughing.
Where's my? Oh, there we go. Lost my messages for a second. Okay, I feel. Okay, you know what? I'll screenshot it so it'll be easier to put both of them in.
Aero's going through the motions right now.
Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, here it is.
Yikes, whatever.
What?
Whatever. Oh,
What?
Magda.
What am I looking at?
Her stuff. That's what.
Do we call this a talent?
I don't even. What in the Kai chats?
Literally what I was thinking.
He wraps his
That's
arms
what.
around your
Stop, you're
waist
making
and.
my skin crawl. Stop it! Stop! Stop!
Oh,
I am now your Kai voice.
Go away!
I don't know what's worse. Is it the ship or the power dynamic between them? Oh,
I don't like either.
I
And
know.
Why is it
isn't
reminding
bro
me?
like married?
Not
Yeah,
anymore. Not anymore.
What is that ship name?
Mag
Magsha.
Magsha.
Why does it sound like an old lady?
It
Miss
should be
Magsha.
mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Reminds me of
Because now it doesn't exist.
that reminds me of when I drew that or I edited that one thing on my community tab where it's like Starboy is the Twinkie. Because everyone calls him a twink and then puts him in a straight ship, which doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't. And people just don't see that. They always ship him with Asha, and they don't see like there's potential here for a Twinkie boy.
I'm the sparkly twink, guys.
Why
Yes.
you'd like even just obsess over a concept that never even came true.
Yeah.
Yes, please,
And
Star, tell us what you think of Starboy because we discussed it last time, but it's nice to discuss it with you as well.
Right. Well, I
Getting an
know
essay.
absolutely nothing about the concepts apart from was it romance, right?
That's literally the
Um,
concept. That's literally the
isn't
concept.
it about the power of friendship? So
I
that
mean,
doesn't work.
Oh, you mean
It's
the move, like the movie?
like everyone working together.
yeah.
So love doesn't really make much sense because then it's biased.
Oh, but this is from someone who doesn't even like Wish that much, by the way.
See,
Like if you consider the whole ending is because everyone worked together. So if it was just between the love of Asha and quote unquote Starboy who doesn't exist, um, it doesn't really work because the amount of love and care that they needed to fix what was going on would not be enough between two people, and it just feels like wrong. I don't know. Why would you date some celestial being who's probably like millions and millions of years old?
yeah. The youngest at most when it comes to the stars in our galaxy is what 240? Did you say?
I think 270 I read.
Ah,
Well then, I think that says enough.
yeah.
Yes, and I got called a thought criminal for saying the age gap would be weird.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you
Like,
are angry.
it really depends because like I like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, and I feel like um I'm not finished with it yet. I'm probably about chapter 60-ish. But yes, like Hanako is like an evil spirit, but also he has the mentality, and he did die when he was the same age as Yashiro, and so he hasn't. He's not some creepy old man, and they haven't even had any confirmed romantic tension where I am in the story. Just like very big hints at it. So
Yeah,
I think it depends on the context, but in this context, I think it's wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I can justify Hanako because I mean, Yashiro's whole personality is just a massive romantic, and either way, like she probably has a crush on like 20 million people, and so it's fine. And the whole story makes sense. Like, also Hanako does act his age, like his physical age. So
Yeah. The,
maybe not his not his actual age, but like his physical age. He's physically 14. He acts like that, and he basically still is. So that's not an
the
issue. But with Starboy, we have this out of touch being who just arrived on Earth. So it's rather we treat Starboy as this wise being who's millions and millions of years old, or this baby who doesn't even know how to drink from a straw. Like, because Starboy wouldn't know anything about Earth unless he's been there before. And,
yeah.
like, he's kind of a baby in the midst of everything.
This is
I
what
don't
I
think it would
felt.
work.
Yeah, this is what I felt when we discussed Starboy before, and I think Goldie mentioned it in her Starboy video. He would be more like Ariel, where he's alien to the world he's just entered in. Like how Ariel doesn't
Yeah,
understand like how humans work initially until she's like been there a while, you know?
yeah, that's
but
what I think too.
even with Ariel, I think there was better romance there. Like,
And
Yeah,
also, Ariel had seen the world before.
yeah,
Theoretically, Starboy wouldn't have.
yeah. He was just
And,
born.
like, if he exists, then there's probably more star beings. So it would make more sense for him to just be with another star being.
We actually
Yeah.
have something like this in the AU, and you'll start seeing hints of it in the side story. But
Yeah.
in our world, we do have a Starboy equivalent. He's called Saros, and he's the best thing ever. He's not
He's a cutie.
romance. He's like Aero's son, basically, and it's adorable. He's like a
Yeah.
baby, and we
We
did talk about
considered.
this in the last one.
Yeah, we actually considered him starting to call Aero Mama, and she's like, "What? I can't deal with this."
She just gets cuteness overload. But
Yeah,
Saros is amazing. And
making me feel
then we
maternal,
also have
golden.
other star beings.
Yeah,
Like I'm not going to say much about them, but there's other ones, and Saros isn't the only one, and they are both essentially children. Like one's a
yeah,
child, one's a teen. They do not get shipped with anyone. That in our world, stars are kind of their own species. Like
yeah.
they kind of just
Be the same if that was in Wish, because you can't really have some guy that's like transcending reality or anything without him being like a different, guess, creature, you could say, because and it doesn't make sense to me. Just the whole concept, like I probably would have been less likely to watch it if it was a romance, because
that's crazy considering you already didn't want to watch it.
like if I saw this, like if I saw that as the cover, I would have been less likely to watch it. And I feel like it still would have been hated because the thing that, like, yes, they did hate on the fact that Starboy didn't exist, but the songs wouldn't have changed much even if he did exist. And everyone would have still hated a lot of things, like
I
the
mean, there's
music.
no change to the story that I think people do when they make Starboy content. Like, there's no change to the actual storyline.
Yeah, one thing that
Yeah, so
pisses us
everyone would still hate on it. They'd just
yeah.
be hating
Yeah,
on one less thing.
One thing that we hate is you know how people say Ash is the villain?
yeah,
The
I mean,
second
I
you
kind of thought about that.
Alright, listen. So Asha is quote unquote the villain, right? But then the second she's paired up with Starboy and they're doing the exact same thing that they did in the movie, they are suddenly heroes? Make it make
yeah.
sense! What in the misogyny?
I
I
know.
think she'd still be the same person either way.
I don't see her as a villain
And I
personally
don't.
because
And how old even is she?
she's
She's
17,
17.
17.
3 years
Yeah,
younger than me.
I think that's kind of weird.
yeah. It's so crazy when people say that she's literally turning the whole kingdom on its head and destroying everything. She's 17. Did she fucking burn the forest down when she was running from Simon?
I think the one thing that I wish happened was if they like looked at Magnifico's story, because we got a hint that something bad had happened, but there was potential for there to be a bigger reason as to why he didn't want to give out wishes. Not just because he was scared. There could have been a reason, like a capacity or something, that if it got imbalanced or something, there'd be an issue. I feel like if they did something like that, it would be a lot better, because then they'd be finding a creative solution or something that just. I feel like it would be more
Hmm.
heroic.
For me, it was just I did the basic math, and I have talked about this before. Like no one, if I gave up my wish at 18, I would be waiting at like 149 years potentially because of just the amount of wishes in the queue that he's hoarding. Because he grants one wish a month, but then he keeps getting new ones. So either way, it's still
I'm
pretty dark.
interested though, because there must have been something that was holding him back, and I think if if they had the potential to make that into something that was actually an issue and an obstacle for Asha, I feel like it would have been more easy to watch, in my opinion. Like, it'd be nicer to see her overcoming struggles and stuff, like because of the wishes.
I kind of get what you mean.
It's hard to
I
explain.
don't agree, but I get
I
what you mean. You know, I
I
respect it.
think, and I wish that they looked at what happened with Magnifico's parents, because all I saw was like a tapestry with them on it, him looking at it longingly, and not explaining why.
I
That
still think
confused
in
me.
a way though, it's still kind of it almost shows him as a hypocrite because he says it like at the beginning of the movie, something like. I protect all these wishes, and like he makes these false promises. You know, Welcome to Rosas, how everyone says it's a shit song. It's an advertisement. Like it's meant to be fake. That's the point.
None
Like,
of the songs stuck in my head, and I think that was the issue for me.
Okay,
They
well,
weren't catchy enough for me as someone who makes music. So none of them kind of stuck in my head. I have to hear you singing them multiple times before I even know like 2 of the lyrics.
well, that at
Yeah.
least means that you listen to me, which makes me happy. But like, yeah, basically, I think Magnifico's presented as a hypocrite, and his gaslighting worked a bit too well on everyone because his whole thing is that he claims to be protecting the wishes, but he's actually just hoarding them for himself. And the second that he, starts using dark magic and for his own purposes, he like breaks 3 of them. He's like, I don't care, mine now.
I wish that we knew what was happening.
I reckon it might
Like
have something to do with the book, but I don't know.
I
I mean,
I
I
felt
disagree
I
wholeheartedly with the
felt
idea
like
he's possessed though. That's stupid.
I felt like not knowing what had happened with Magnifico was part of the reason why I struggled to watch it because it just left me wanting to know more. Like, why was he so eager to hide it when clearly everyone wanted their wishes back, and clearly that was what would make everyone happiest? Why would he want to hide it? It's not just because he wants to gatekeep everything. There's more to it, and it just has not been explored.
I
Like,
wouldn't I
oh, my
wouldn't
parents
mind.
got hurt or something. Well, how did they get hurt? How was this to do with the wishes? Can you tell me, please? Because if you don't get context on a situation, then you can really mess things up. I feel like Asha was very lucky in that regard. Because, like, when you don't have context, sometimes it can be dangerous. Asha just got lucky, I guess.
I can see where you're coming
hmm.
from, but I don't agree if that makes sense.
I guess.
Like
I can't explain it
I
very
agree to
well.
disagree with you, just because I love this movie and like I don't really have
Yeah, keep
critique.
loving it. I mean, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. I think that's how fixations work.
Yeah, like
That's how I work.
yeah, like overall it's just kind of it's something that makes me happy, and I don't really see many issues with the way it's presented. Also, can I say, did you think Dahlia seemed gay in the movie? Because
Which
she
one?
came off as very gay. The
Which
red
one?
the red one who like was the first to sing
She's got
when
glasses and she cooks.
Like Asha's bestie?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did
I
you,
was
I
kind
don't
of zoned
know.
out throughout the whole thing.
I do remember you and Mum watched it together, and like she put a note that said, "I understand why Golden likes this because it's very much her philosophy." And I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
With me, I watched it and I was just left confused.
Ah,
So maybe
well,
that's why it wasn't really up my alley. And I usually prefer the movies which instead of having like a princess or like something quite like good versus evil, I prefer like the Lilo and Stitch type movies or Big
oh
Hero
yeah,
6 or anything like
Star's
that.
vibe is like Zootopia, Big Hero 6, Lilo and Stitch, Donald Duck. Like those are her types of vibes.
Yeah. And they're all together in one
Uh,
studio.
um, Try Everything from Zootopia was just
Oh
how I
yeah.
got through some of my exams. It was just such a motivating song.
It
I don't
is.
know. Like I had studied loads, and every morning we just play Try Everything in the car, and it feels so much better.
I remember it got in my head a lot.
I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and that's all I can.
Yeah,
Shakira, Shakira.
My God.
it is one of my favorite Disney movies. Probably in my top 10 actually, Zootopia.
Yeah,
But
the Nick
Zootopia as
Wilde
we call it
simps
here.
scare me though.
What does?
The Nick Wilde simps.
Oh.
Cause like I was looking at Disney's Japanese account on Instagram,
Oh
and they
yeah.
had like that one really wholesome scene where like Judy and Nick go and hug each other, and like everyone's like, oh my god, I love Nick's voice, and I'm like, oh my god, he's so gorgeous, and I was like, bro, can we
Oh,
just talk about the fact that this scene is really wholesome? Like, chill. I know you like Japanese voices. I know they sound nice. Just chill.
that is a mood.
I really like
Yeah.
Asha's Japanese and French voice. I think she sounds good.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
I've
I've
heard
heard
some
her Japanese. I might have heard her French.
I'll
I've heard the
send
French
you a
singing.
link.
Please don't.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay, I won't send you a link because you asked nicely. I am tired. I did so much homework today.
I have
Yeah.
like 3 tests tomorrow, and I didn't know until today.
Oh no. Why are you
Oh, no.
protesting?
Because I don't have the motivation.
Are you going in tomorrow? Because I know you've been ill.
I'm still ill, but I don't think I have a choice. And I only just found out today that I have like a math test. And it's like on a topic that I've just been so confused the whole way through.
So that's a mood. That's me and Aero with math, bro.
It's like
I
you know
worry
when
for
you
me.
have to move things to one side, so instead of it being like b equals y plus c, it has to be like y equals b minus c or whatever.
Algebra?
Yeah, like switching it over though.
Oh, God.
Both of us just groaned.
Like I kind of just died trying to learn it
Me trying to do
because my
division is...
teacher's bad. I'm
Which
Yeah.
part, Aero?
upset, and our teacher's bad.
Oh, I was just saying how whenever I try to do, like, division, it ends up becoming multiplication for some reason. Like, you're
I
supposed
mean,
to reverse it,
sometimes
but I
it's
just end up doing
correct.
multiplication.
This is why we have calculators.
Yeah. And to think
Uh,
that years ago they never used calculators in schools, and I'm like, what is this level of sorcery?
I don't think my test is a calculator test. The
Hmm.
only thing I've been told is revise and practice all of the work we've done in class, complete all unfinished worksheets to consolidate your learning. Consolidate.
Consolidation, yes.
That's a
It's so
fancy
important.
word.
Yeah.
Can we talk about other random things like... Well, it's
What
coming up
shall
to
we do?
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas!
It's November.
Two types of people, bro.
It's a jolly holiday.
Right.
I've been
Uh,
feeling really Christmassy though, so it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
well, I forgot to change my Hatsune Miku calendar until the 15th.
Oh, I haven't changed my calendar there because it's actually behind a lot of things and I can't be bothered moving them out the way.
My friend gave me a Hatsune Miku calendar for my birthday, and I love it.
Oh,
But it
nice.
was October in my room until the 15th of November.
Bruh. I heard that you got favorite child privilege and got an advent calendar already.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but it's the same price as the ones that you get, except they're cheaper where you are.
Bro, I haven't even got one yet though.
I don't have one either.
I don't know, they bought it for me, I wasn't with them.
Oh, Arrow, you want to tell the wholesome story of last Christmas? Like what we did?
Oh yeah, we
Last
did.
Christmas,
Because we did
gave
two
you my
things. We
heart.
watched something
The
together and
very
we cooked
next
something.
day, he sold
Yes.
it on
We
eBay.
watched Snowden at the House of Mouse, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and we screamed when we saw Jensen.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was so nice to watch. And we got to watch Mickey's Christmas Carol because it's part of the package and oh, it makes me feel so fuzzy.
Tiny Tim, my beloved. I want
Tiny
to
I've
Tim is
draw
the
him
been
this
best.
Christmas. Oh,
Totally, I'm
I've
gonna
been
get him
looking
one of
though.
my
at
one of my
those.
favorite artists is someone called Nessie. I'm trying to hope I say this right. It's like Nessie underscore Petchy, I think it is.
Petchy, yeah. French,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Nessie did a Christmas Carol art last year, and it made me so fuzzy. This year, I really want to draw Tiny Tim because I didn't do it last year.
Yeah.
Looking
And
at
oh yes, sorry,
stuff you've liked on
I
and
just
stuff.
completely forgot to mention. On the 20th, I'm releasing a fic. And it's my take on A Christmas Carol. So check that out on my fanfiction account on the 20th of December because I'm really excited to finally share it. Era's already read it. She has spoilers like in like September.
It was. I was so happy to though.
Even before Halloween.
Yeah.
We've been in Christmas mode since like August.
Oh,
I try not to be until after
I've been in
Halloween.
survive through life mode since like 2021.
Oh, Aero, so we did another thing as well at Christmas last year.
Yes, we started the cookery of a Christmas chapter of
Which is
FSOS,
now
and
Silver Bells, and it's adorable.
it's silver bells, and basically around the time we were just thinking about doing something Christmassy because we thought why not. But at the time, Golden was a bit down because she, being far from home, she wasn't feeling the Christmas spirit. But she said making this cookery with me was what helped her feel the mood, and that warmed my heart as well because I feel like Christmas is a time to be with family and to feel happy and warm, and it was a real passion to do that with her, you know?
It's difficult living away from home, and I've definitely felt that this year again with my birthday, because like I had a pretty. Well, I'm not gonna sound ungrateful because I received a ton of beautiful art and I really loved it. But like my actual
Yeah.
day, like not I didn't have my family with me, and a lot of people just kind of ignored me, which made me
Yeah,
realize I
even though
need
they
better
knew.
friends. Yeah, like I literally would
Yeah.
I'd get messages from people, but then in real life they wouldn't talk to me, and I was like, well, that's kind of shitty. So that made me realize I need
Hmm.
better friends, and I've started making new friends. But like on top
Good.
of that, it's kind of like, being away from home, it can be really hard. And like, I think most college students don't talk about this, so I'm just gonna kind of say it. Like, when you move abroad or away, it's gonna be tough, but like, and there will be moments where you feel it. But like, making sure you make the best connections possible is also really important, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it isn't quite like in, the movies when it's like they have like a first few hard days and then it all goes right. Like, you get ups and downs when you're living away from your family, I think.
How it is
Yeah.
in general, just in any school, because people in my school scare me. Like,
Oh.
I'm not meant to be in Gen Alpha. We're not in Gen Alpha, right? And then they're quoting all these like stupid brain rot things, and I'm terrified.
Ah, that feels really relatable. Like there's people out there that you just don't feel comfortable being around, and you wanna hide yourself away sometimes.
Me all the time, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought that.
even having close friends in school and like just in general, they're not really gonna last that long.
Yeah,
And that's just how it is. I think one word of advice for anyone who's like going through that, instead of uh like going to the people who will make you feel worshipped or the people who look really cool, find people who share interests with you or find people who will make you not feel alone, because I think being alone in a group of people is worse than being alone when you have people around you. If you're sitting with people at a table or anything, if you're just with people and you don't feel like, if you feel alone and you're sitting with a bunch of people, that's worse than sitting on your own,
I agree.
because you're just
yeah.
masking yourself and you shouldn't do that. So if any of you are doing that right now, then maybe go find someone, any person, no matter how uncool it may be. If they feel the same as you, or if they have the same interests as you, and you feel a proper connection with them, then you should go for it. And don't let other people hold you back. That's how you'll make good friendships.
That was amazing. I felt that. Oh my God, because I didn't actually like have that experience in a school, but I did feel that way on a Discord server like ages ago when it was like my first time joining, and I felt so isolated by some of the people because they didn't really share my interests, and sometimes I would get picked on for what I would talk about. So I ended up becoming silent, and eventually for my own mental health I left that server. And I did make friends on there that I'm still close with, but it was like I was in a group of people who were all into their own thing together, and I was just left behind because I wasn't that interesting.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah.
think maybe all three of us have kind of been through that.
I just
I know
got
Yeah.
bullied.
Golden
I just got
has.
bullied, bro.
Me too. Me
Honestly,
too.
I would be okay with talking
Ew.
about it if you want me to. I can go into it a bit.
It depends. I mean, if you think that some people will need to hear it,
Well,
then go on
yeah,
ahead.
okay. Well, oh, whatever. I won't tell it all because there's a bunch of years of things I could go into and I just don't feel like it. Let's just say it
Yeah,
made me into
obviously.
the person I am today. But like, as a kid, I was like I wasn't there was a big group of girls basically in my year. This is like primary school, and I never fit in with them just because I was considered the weird Disney girl. And you know when people try to act older than they are? Like,
Yes. Oh
yeah.
Oh.
my gosh. I see year sevens walking around and they are dressing like what how do I even explain it? Let's just say their face does not look like it should be on such a short like person in a school. The amount of makeup that I see just like smothered all over the people in my year, in the younger years, it's just sad. Like, don't use makeup to hide yourself. It may make you feel better, but it's just not good to get addicted to hiding yourself.
Yeah, basically she's saying don't
Mm.
use too much. Like I use a bit every day, but
Yeah, it's fine to use a bit if you like I don't know, if you have a spot or something you need to cover it up, or if you want to make your eyelashes look a bit longer today, go ahead. But don't don't do so much that you're just
like you
faking
take it
yourself
off
to
and you
everyone
look
else.
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I'm
okay.
scared of people who do stuff like that. I'll be honest, like there's so many people who I know who are my age, and I just look at them, I'm like, shouldn't you just be spending this time to be growing up, not pretending that you're older than you are?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with me. Like as a kid, I loved Barbies and Disney and all that. Like Star can tell you I had so many toys. But it's like
Yeah.
because of that, I got known as I was kind of known as immature and like weird. And
Ah.
it came to this day like where I was with my best friend at the time who was shitty. With my best friend, and I wanted to sit with her and her little friend group, but her friend group basically said, "No, you're not in like our little club or whatever." This is like year four, and I was like, "Oh, well,
Ah.
then how do I join?" And they were like, "Well, you have to do a test," and I was like, "Okay." And so, like, something I have that I didn't know I had as a kid was I have anxiety. And so they did this like scare test essentially, and I thought it was gonna just be like, you know, where they pop up in your face and like you don't scream, something like that. Like,
Ah.
because we were kids, we were like 10. But then they all started acting like my best friend had been kidnapped. And Aero knows better than anyone I'm scared of shit like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a plot point in the AU for a
I
reason.
would know that. I think
Yeah,
if
true.
if I sent you a message pretending to be a kidnapper saying, "Oh, your sister has been kidnapped," I think you would freak out. You would believe it.
I'm just gullible. But but yeah, so this is like 10 years old, right? And they're all like running around acting like she's been kidnapped. And I got worried because they went on with this for like a solid like 5-10 minutes, right? It wasn't even like 2 minutes end. It was like a while. And so I was starting to get worried, and they all went, "Oh, you failed." And I was like, "Well, fuck
Ah.
you." And so I walked away. I went to sit with someone else, and I was like feeling kind of sad. And she basically said, "If it keeps going on, I'll tell the teacher." And I was like, "Thank you." And then I'm just wandering around on my own, and they find me again. And one of them just pushes me over, and they start yelling at me. I'm like, "The fuck I did, bro!"
Oh my God.
Yeah, this was a whole thing, and it's just
Yeah.
like someone close to me. I actually thanked him just a while ago, a couple of years back, because I thanked him before, but I wanted to tell him again because I was thinking about it. Came and got me and like helped me out, so that was really cool. But then like it just kind of continued. Like it was like all throughout school. Like there was a solid 3 weeks in year five where I just got bullied every day. Like they
Oh.
just chase me and like yell at me and stuff, and I was like, the fuck I did though.
I think
Or
the
like they
difference between me and you is when I've been bullied, I guess in primary school it was mainly girls and like people who are just mean. But
Yeah.
in high school, it's actually been boys. And
Really?
I think that might be strange, but this is one thing I also want to talk about because I think a lot of people need to know about this because it's just a normal high school thing, and unless you're aware of it, it can hurt a lot. So, whenever like I guess when I was a new student, in this new school that I'm in, uh, last year,
We're not name
I
dropping. Don't worry.
yeah, like last year I came to a new school, and in my old school I had a lot of friends. You know, I fit in, maybe with the weird kids, but we were a good group of people, and I was hoping that in this new school I would be able to just find people quite easily because I already knew a few people there. And um, there's there was a big difference between gender in this school. So the girls tended to have maybe smaller groups, and the boys
So
kind of
like
just flock
cliques.
together. I kind of see them as pigeons because they puff their chest out, I guess, and they act all cool and, you know,
Oh.
pigeons, yeah. And I used to talk to them sometimes, and just during class and stuff, and they used to be rude to you, and they do this to a lot of people that I've seen it. And they act as though they're talking normally, but they're really talking down on you so they can feel better about themselves. So, I'll give an example. They'd call me names and stuff, like anime kid, but they'd pretend it's in jest, and it wouldn't be. And I want to say this to anyone who's currently in high school and is listening to this. If anyone's doing that to you, just tell them that, words
Yeah.
can hurt. And, like, even if things are said in jest or as a joke or anything, there's people that I've seen. An old friend of mine came over to this school, and honestly, they've treated him so badly because they want to put him down so they can look good. And I think if you have anyone putting you down just for their own self esteem, then you should just turn around and tell them, are you really that insecure? Are you really that, like, are you really that fragile? Because a strong person is one that helps others and one that's nice to people and isn't afraid of what other people will say.
Oh.
So if you want to be strong, be nice to those people. If you're not the victim, then be strong and be nice to those who are being hurt. And if you are the one that's being hurt, then don't be afraid to say something.
Yeah, my issue is
We want you to
I
feel
absolutely
safe.
agree.
I've always been very non-confrontational, as Aero will tell you and Star will tell you. That did not help
I am
me.
also non-confrontational, but I think after a while I just kind of got sick of them all.
No, but I'm it to an extreme extent. Like, oh boy, there was a situation recently in, was it like August, Arrow? You know the one I'm
Um,
talking about?
somewhere around there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a situation where someone had just been repeatedly getting on my wick, and like,
Yeah.
I just didn't say anything, but I kept complaining about it behind the scenes to like my other friends. I could have
Yeah.
just said something immediately because it would have saved me a whole bunch of time.
I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Let's turn into trauma dumping podcast. Anyway.
I think a lot of that does come from trauma, though. Like,
Yeah.
specifically, fear of abandonment is one that I know a lot of people struggle with, including myself and including Golden.
I
And
just have adjustment disorder.
that too. And I think if you don't talk about an issue, then it's just gonna hurt you. So maybe just listen to your heart for once.
Yeah.
I've always said Star should be like a motivational speaker.
Please. I feel so confident listening to this.
I mean, I am a musician, so
Yeah.
people may say I have a way with words.
You'll be putting all that into your songs.
I'm
I
hoping
do.
she makes a channel soon.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna do YouTube. I was thinking Insta,
It's
but
easier to get
I
yourself
have
known
this
on YouTube.
I have this very ambitious friend and my goodness, as soon as I came up with the idea, she kind of went crazy. So
That's like me and Aero. Like, Aero had an idea. I was like, I have an idea. We combine them, and then I just became super fixated. I'm like, we are so doing this.
Yes.
yeah, I lose motivation quite quickly, but I've written the first song, so.
Oh yeah, you were showing it to me, weren't you?
Mhm.
I can say it sounds really
Oh.
good. I'm hope whenever you make it, I'm gonna shout you out just so that people know where to find you and stuff.
Yes.
I
I'm
would love
still
to see.
unsure what I want to do with the character because after designing him, at first I wasn't sure what gender I wanted to make him, but honestly, I thought maybe for once I could let my online presence be a bit different. Because, I mean, it's quite normal to have a male Sona, and I wanted to see, I wanted to
I
see
have
a
Maverick. I
couple
mean,
social experiments, I guess. Like, I wasn't sure how I wanted to, like, refer to myself, and I thought, maybe I will make it so myself and my Sona are just completely separate, and I want to see if people care about guidelines and stuff like that. Like, anytime I post anything, I want to see if they'll be disrespectful, respectful. I want to see if they'll assume anything. I want to see what they'll do with that because I think the internet's a scary place and I want to educate people and I want to help them feel safe and I want to make a safe place for everyone
Oh.
because I am a massive fan of Cave Town and honestly, his community is one of the most beautiful I've seen. Like,
Oh.
I've never seen any hate or anything. Yes, there are a lot of sad stories, but the people there feel safe enough to vent about things, and everyone else just responds to them really nicely. They're all kind of hurt, but they all come together and make other people feel happy, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the kind of community I want to create.
I feel like I'm a drop sleep over here. This is very relaxing to listen to.
Aww.
Oh my
I'm
god.
tired. I was working on like schoolwork since like 8:30. It's now like what, 7? I'm so tired.
Oof.
Oh gosh.
After this, I'll probably remain on call with Aero for a bit, and then we can just chill while I do my laundry. Because I have a day of work, so that's okay.
Mm.
I did get
Well, this has
everything
been
sorted.
nice.
I did get everything. Oh, we still have half an hour.
Yeah, no, it has been nice though. I think it's like,
Just
it's
kind of.
not often that I get to, I guess, talk to people online without being completely and utterly terrified.
You can come. You can come on again. Like you can just ask us. We're fine with it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like
we'll
you can
see.
guess. You can guest every so often. That's fine. I don't mind. Like it's been nice having you because we weren't sure even how a guest would work. So I was like, why not just start with like my sister? Because then
Well, I'm
that's
flexible and yeah.
yeah. Like it was just a good place to start almost. There's a couple of people who, if they could, I'd like to have them on, but I'm just gonna wait and
Yeah.
see who asks to come on. Really, like if anyone wants to.
Oh.
Yeah, and I
But then
think
we also
they
reserve the
have to
right
have a
to
lot
say
of
no.
patience to be sitting and, talking.
They also have to be respectful. Like that's another thing. We also just always have the right to say no. Like if we don't want a person.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think you should have that right because it is your podcast.
Yeah, but there's those people online who like they're like, oh, why didn't you let person X come onto the podcast? They asked. I'm like, because I'm not comfortable with it though. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Fair, I mean, if you're not comfortable with it, you're not comfortable with it. They can't really change that.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you have
know.
a no?
Yeah. I just think, is it just me or has the internet become so much more hateful in the last 4 years? Like since
I
COVID?
think, yeah, COVID is just where everyone started being chronically online, and then I guess everyone just got so.
I agree. I really think COVID has made it worse by the fact that since everyone was at home, they'd be on the internet a lot, and this is what they've been reduced to. I don't think it was nearly as hateful. It was always bad, but not nearly as bad as this.
Yeah. I didn't discover Cape Town until maybe sometime last year, and I think looking back at all of his work in the pandemic, um, I saw how he was kind of a beacon of hope for so many people, and I thought that was just beautiful. Like,
I think Aero had that with Nikki, and then for me, that was actually World Chorus, because that was kind of when I started my research project, which I think, yeah, I haven't talked about this because it hadn't been up, I don't think, I don't think it was up when I uploaded the first podcast episode, but I made an archive of World Chorus content.
Yeah.
It's gone from yesterday, right? It was 1,600. It's 1,700 today.
it's
Oh,
just going up and up and up, isn't
It
it?
is. It's so cool. Like I just not expecting it at all, and I getting to talk to like the freaking director, and my heart was warmed because he sent me a message. He said, "This is terrific." Bro, I nearly cried.
oh
Aw.
yes.
Like
Uh,
this is
Mama's playing music on the patio, and all I hear is, "Wake me up inside."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Can't
god.
wake up.
I know exactly what you mean as well because you can hear it from the speakers. But yeah, like it's just getting so many comments like from like the freaking he was like an animator on The Lion King and Hercules, and he was so patient and nice to me. Like, dude, I have hope for humanity.
Yeah.
I think the Cave Town's community gave me hope for humanity.
I haven't engaged much with Cave Town. I know it just one song that Riz sent me that one time. And then
Yeah.
Oh
you,
yeah,
but
I think
like,
Argus has heard some songs by him as well.
oh yeah,
probably heard a
Argus
couple
has
from
Aero singing.
animatics.
Ah.
There's like a lot in animatics too, so you'll probably have heard like, "Get a load of this monster. Doesn't know how to communicate." That one's in a lot of animations.
And this is Star when
Ah.
she's sick. Listen to how she sings when she's not sick, whenever she makes a YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah, this is when I'm sick.
And yet
I
you sound beautiful.
uh,
Yes.
I was so like Golden. You wouldn't know, but when you said that the song I wrote it reminded you of Cave Town, I was like, ah! I'm so happy. Like
Oh my god.
it made me so happy.
It was a compliment as well, because Star, like, Cave Town to me, I think is what wishes to Star. Like, it's something we're kind of ambivalent on.
Yeah.
But, like, I did think the song really reminded me of Cave Town. And I think if you do make it, it'll be really nice, because it sounds very relaxing. And I've actually been thinking
Mhm.
about it. I've been like really thinking about art for it, and I think if you did do it, I'd draw something for it, like fan art.
I do have a lot of ideas already, like because I've overthought a lot of it, and the person I'm working on it with, um, she's very ambitious, and I kind of want to feed into her delusions a little bit.
I just have an
And
idea that if you did make it, I have kind of have an idea of what I'd draw for it, you know?
Ah.
well, that's good. I'd be happy to show you
I would make you
when
some
it's
fan
done.
art. There's a couple members of our family who are actually very talented, like creatively. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it kind of just runs in the family.
Yeah, weirdly enough, someone had a gene somewhere and it just like passed down.
Yeah.
We have like 15-ish minutes of 2 hours left.
Okay.
It's gone quite fast, I think.
Yeah, it has.
In a way, it has. Yeah. So.
It's been kind of a
Like
chill vibe though.
yeah, I would bring chaos, but I'm exhausted at the minute, so
Next time, maybe.
Understandable.
Next time, bro. You're just gonna be like there with like party poppers and shit.
yes. Perks of being sick, I guess you can't really cause much chaos. You have to mute every 5 seconds to just start violently coughing. Speaking of,
And she muted.
It's okay.
We could talk about that fic that I'm
hi.
releasing. Hi. We could talk about that fic that I'm releasing though, because we can hint to it. It's only like it's less than a month away, and I'm really
Yeah.
excited to share it. So I kind of just
Yeah.
want to talk about it if we can. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Because honestly, Aero can just tell you how much she loved it, and then Star can just talk about like her involvement and all
With what?
that. You know the Christmas project that has not yet been made, that I made a written version of?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
do you think it's
releasing.
actually gonna be properly released, or?
I have hope, tentatively. And if the creator is listening to this, I have faith in you, but I'm also worried. This isn't me
Wait,
being rude, but
before I forget,
after what
talking
happened.
about Cave Town, I'm gonna send a picture in the chat because I added a new addition to my guitar based off of the song "Boys Will Be Bugs." I made a little sticker thing because I'm thinking of performing it with my
It's
friend.
cute. Do you see it,
Yeah,
Aero?
I'm.
Oh, hang on.
It's in the chat.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at something there.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I see it! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have a bow on the end of it from when I performed Your Reality. I can also send that to you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of adding a
Aww.
new thing for my guitar every time I perform a song.
Yeah.
So
Every time I just
this
like
is
look at the wall, I'm just like hoping you don't dox us.
I can't. No, I
it's a
don't think
wall.
you can't dock someone from a wall.
There are
It probably
people
looked
who
like
can
mine.
dox. There are people who can dox others from the reflection of a building in their eye.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
Yeah,
why
well,
I
it's
have
not like we're
anxiety.
showing it to anyone.
I
Yeah, this
have
is in the chat.
anxiety.
And you know I'd
I
never
know,
say
me too.
anything,
I
so.
actually always get terrified whenever I talk to my friend Kazumi's online friends. I'm terrified the whole time.
With Aero, you're
Hmm.
happy because you know that we've been working together more than a year now. Well, nearly.
Yeah, I think even if I accidentally said my name or anything, it wouldn't matter.
I would just cut it. Like, Aero doesn't even know my name or where we live. Like,
And I don't care, so it's fine.
it's so funny.
Yeah,
She's always like, "Oh, Goldie, you're like my best friend." I'm like, you don't even know who I is though.
That doesn't stop me from thinking of you a lot. Like, you mean a lot to me.
You mean a
oh,
lot to me too, but it's just kind of crazy to think about.
I
that's
guess that's the beauty of
wholesome.
online friendships.
They terrify me, not gonna lie.
I get that. I get that too.
Okay, Christmas project.
That's
Who wants to go
yeah.
first and talk about it?
Uh, shall Star go first?
Yeah, I feel like Aero could just go into a bunch of detail anyway.
All right. Well, I don't have
He
much to
freaking
say,
loved it.
but I get to be spoopy and evil. Haha.
You don't get to be evil, you just get to be like warning.
Okay. Uh. Well, I look amazing.
Yes.
The voice lines that they have are ones from like what 2 years ago. So
A
my
year
voice
ago
acting
now.
skills are probably really bad, but
Yeah, we aren't sure if it's gonna get. We are very hopeful this year, but last year it fell through, and so I'm very cautious. Does that make sense? But that's
I
why I'm
mean,
releasing.
Aha.
That's why I'm releasing a written
maybe it
version.
can be released in part.
She said she wanted to release it in full this time as a like a sorry. She has recorded all her lines and everything. Like we're all re-recording, so that makes me think she is passionate. But I'm still just kind of like
I'd re-record, but I'm sick, and I don't think that's a good idea.
yours were fine. Like you were fine. It was mainly for me who had a line change and stuff. Like I wanted to fix it, but I'm just proud of
Yeah,
the
I'll
right.
just leave
Like
mine
the
then.
reason I've made a written version is because it fell through last year and I started writing it. And I finished it in summer, and I honestly think it's some of my best writing yet. Like, the descriptions I've done, it's only like 20 pages long, but it's like a short story, and the descriptions I've done in it I think are really good.
Good. I mean, I'm glad that you could at least do something for it, because I kind of forgot about it until you mentioned it again.
Yeah, you know I was upset when it fell through, though.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, you've done your part, and I've done my part, and
Yeah,
so
exactly.
what if it doesn't pull through? I mean, at least we had fun while doing it.
Yeah, and we'll have one version of it out, if not the animation, so that's okay. So, Aero has read the written version, actually.
Yes.
You can say things, I don't mind.
I
Honestly, any spoilers are fine as well, that's fine, because it's a Christmas carol. You can't really spoil too much. It's been around like
You
flipping
can't
years.
spoil too much, but I knew you were implementing things from like your friendships with others, and from the fan art that I saw the first time before I read the whole thing, I knew I was going to be in for a world of slight angst because it is a Christmas Carol, but also wholesomeness because that is your vibe as well as mine. And reading it, I feel like I was attached already, and I was loving the dynamic between. There was two characters that were like they were paired together, weren't they?
Yeah, in a way they were
You know what
paired
I'm
together,
talking
like not
about.
romantically, but
Yeah,
But
but
we can use their names. Like that's fine. That was the four main characters because it's already been revealed. Were Scrooge Chi, Golden, Fire, and Anko, and then
yeah,
Marley. That's another character, and then there's all the ghosts, obviously, who are played by
yeah,
various people. Like those are kind of the four characters that got revealed last Christmas. They've probably been taken down now, but they might be revealed again this year if she updates their designs. We'll see. But
yeah.
Say hello to our cat.
hi,
Oh,
Yeah, he just kind of was wandering around.
hey baby.
He's probably feeling lonely because everyone else is outside right now.
ah.
I miss him.
I'm guessing it's not cold there.
Oh yeah, no, the climate's very different.
It is. We're freezing ourselves off here.
Sounds lovely. I actually really love cold weather.
Yeah, see, I get cold on the way to school and complain, and meanwhile Star would be like, "Yes, it's fucking freezing."
Yeah, no, it was like slightly colder than usual yesterday. I was so happy. I was like, "Oh, Mum, the weather's so nice today." And she's like, "Oh, we should go in the pool." I was like, "No, it's freezing. That's why I love it." It wasn't freezing. I wish it was freezing, but
It did snow in the UK the other day. That was quite cool.
It was. It was very brief for me, but we did get snow, so
It settled
I'm
here. I was
jealous.
really happy. I made a
It's
snowman.
kind of
Or snow.
impossible for it to snow where we are.
I made a snow Mickey, actually.
you did.
My cat's just sitting on my lap. It's so cute.
Oh, little guy.
Okay,
When I was
so,
Say
reading it,
hi to
yeah.
them. Yeah, you
when I
can
was
hang
reading it,
them. That's cute.
sorry, I legit didn't think initially that Fire and Anko were together, but they were just like it was
They're
too cute.
not. That's the thing. They're not at all.
Yeah, but it just felt like they might have, and I was thinking, am I reading too much into this? But yeah, you
No,
confirmed
they
it that it
aren't.
wasn't. So
I have confirmed they are not a ship because they are based on real people. So no shipping there, please. It's awkward as hell.
yeah, it's no problem, no
And
problem. But their
Molly and
relationship was
Molly. Woo!
but the relationship with Golden was just the loveliest I've read.
I loved my role. It was a lot of fun to write. Honestly, I could read you a little bit if you want. Like, if anyone on the podcast wants to read it, I can. Should I read them a bit?
Yeah, yeah.
What part should I read from? I don't want to read the beginning. That'll be boring.
Up, um.
Let's read some. Should I read some of the future?
Oh, the future. The future's nice. Okay, you're gonna do this to me now.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do. Let me look.
Yeah. Oh my god. I do this a lot.
Okay, I'll read you a little bit. I feel awkward reading out. Actually, Aero, you can do it. You
Okay.
have a better
You say.
narrator voice than me.
Cat
Okay.
has left the chat.
Hi, kitty.
Okay, I think that's fine. There. Okay, you can read it. It's in the chat.
All right. Gucci felt a strange fear enter her heart as she looked upon this figure, a figure who carried the very essence of the darkness and unknown of which lesser men would fear. Though Scrooge stood proud and tall, she couldn't deny this being held an air of darkness that greatly contrasted the previous lighter spirits. Not even Marley carried such an air, despite being wrapped in chains and forced to spend eternity in repentance. The only other thing the cloak did not cover was his hands, which looked as if they had been created out of ice itself, and did not look as warm as either previous spirit. After a moment of frightful silence, Scrooge found her voice, and spoke to the being, who stepped closer at her words. "Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come, whom was foretold to me?" she asked, voice quivering slightly, as the moneylender almost wanting to chastise herself for her fears. Though they felt completely justified in this moment. The spirit merely pointed, beyond Scrooge, who turned but saw nothing of importance. Quivering, she turned back. "I see not what you see. Guide me. I bid you speak," she replied, the spirit not uttering a word, but taking her hand in his own. It was like ice, just like the stone floors of the counting house when it was frozen, and sent shivers down her spine, goosebumps prickling up all over her skin, and her lips feeling as if they were going blue. The town was silent. There was not a sound of joy, and very few decorations. It appeared as if tidings had become sparse, and the goodwill of men had been stripped away, leaving a heartless populace with very little regard for other men. As I walked onward, not a window held a Christmas tree, nor candle, nor carol spun through the air, and no bells rang out. Merely funeral knells tolling over and over, much like a rapidly beating heart. Scrooge's own finding itself in such a predicament. And there you go.
Stop!
Haha.
I tried
Before
so hard not to laugh when she did the little sound.
really?
I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Oh my god. You can always mute if you need to laugh.
No, it's okay, I'm fine.
I've
Stop,
considered
why?
in the past doing like audiobooks, but I don't know if I could ever.
I trip over my words too much, but that was magnificent. Magnificent.
I also trip over my
Magnificent.
words too much.
I said that in another video, in my SeaWorld video. I said
Magnifico.
I said magnificent. Why can't I speak English?
Maleficent.
Magnifico.
No, why am I imagining like Goldie trying to pronounce Maleficent, like baby Goldie going, Maleficent.
Oh, yes, it's like child don't swear.
I
Maleficent.
saw this thing where there was this kid who was writing a card to say "see you next time" for their mother, but it was just "see you" and then the first letter of next and then the first letter of time.
Oh, that's adorable.
And then like the dad was just laughing really hard. I think it was the dad.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah.
So yeah, Scrooge 2 comes out, and Aero really liked it.
Yeah, I really, really did. It was fun to read. I just had such a good time.
We could read it, like, I don't know if we'll read it together or anything, but I'm probably just gonna be, like, if you want to send me a message and say what you think or leave, like, a review, that'd be cool. I'll
Yes.
make an announcement when it's out, but I'm generating a bit of hype for it at the moment because I'm really excited to put the actual, like,
God,
thing out.
create hype.
I will. I have actually. I did a
We need to
little
get
test
we need to
reading.
get your whole like fan base to start just like doing a countdown.
They will not do that. My fan base do not care that much.
I think your fan base is dead.
Oh.
No, same. There's nobody. I'm struggling to reach 300 on Instagram. I'm like, is it finally gonna happen, or am I just gonna lose like 10 followers again? The minute I get close to 300, all my followers leave.
Oh.
Well, maybe when I make music and stuff, I can send you loads of people.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be like, look at this person, my sibling who has shown me so much respect throughout the years, and we've never fought once. Definitely not.
Bro,
Look at my Bessie and her good work.
I love how she put it like I'm like the worst human being ever just because we had one fight or whatever.
Oh my god.
One.
One!
Um,
Sounds like the Sonic meme. One!
One.
Who's excited for the Sonic movie, by the way?
Me.
I have not seen anything about it yet.
I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to see it together, Star. You're coming with me.
All right.
Yes.
I guess. I want to see the JJK movie, despite it just being a recap of something I've already seen.
Depends on if it comes to your country, because sometimes animated movies
Yeah.
don't.
I
They
mean,
usually
I
don't.
think there was like an MHA movie or something that came at some point. So
Yeah, if it's very widespread. Also, the Project Sekai movie comes out next year.
Ooh.
I hope it comes to our cinemas.
It doesn't. It only goes to cinemas in Japan.
Oh, damn it!
Oh no.
We'll
We'll
have to
have to
watch it.
pirate it.
Yeah, we'll have to pirate
I
it.
mean, we'll have to
Roll
find
the
a
seven
creative
C's.
solution. The creative solution, like the anime sites that we use.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Yippee.
Okay, so
Normally my
FSOS.
yippies would be like yippee, but my voice is dead, so I just get a
Oh,
little yippee.
yippee.
Fluttershy when she's like, yay.
Like Fluttershy.
Yay! Go
Louder!
louder!
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, too loud. Oh my god.
I love Fluttershy, she's so cute.
She was my favorite.
I
She's a
remember.
bean. I do love her.
Your favorite
Like,
characters as a kid were like Elsa and Fluttershy.
don't forget all the ones from Bolt. I loved Bolt. I loved Honey Lemon. I loved
Oh yeah.
So I like anything that wasn't a princess.
basically. Apart from like, I mean,
Elsa's
Elsa wasn't really a princess.
Elsa's a queen, so
That was the queen. That's Rapunzel.
I like Rapunzel, but like,
Yeah.
at least she wasn't like completely cliched.
Hmm.
Awkward
Star just
silence.
doesn't
Do I need to
Star just
start the cricket soundboard?
That soundboard's still there.
Star doesn't like cliche, whereas I love the cliches. Like FSOS is full of cliches. There's a whole princess moment. It's my fucking favorite.
Cliche can be good, I think, if it's really done well. Like it doesn't have to be like what everyone thinks it is.
We very much have a cliche. I was actually looking into this and I was really interested. FSOS follows, I think, was it Campbell? What was his name? There was a philosopher who did like the different.
Oh yeah,
What was the name?
heroes.
Yeah, Campbell. So Campbell's hero's journey, FSOS follows it almost to the letter, completely by accident. Like if you take the story
Yeah.
at Goldie's perspective, she's essentially going through a hero's journey throughout the entire thing.
I love
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I
I get
love
to
how
be a
you came
little
to that.
hero. It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm more into the animal movies with Disney, or like the more adventurous ones. So I was
Like
big
Lion
on
King?
yeah, Lion King, Bolt, Zootopia, uh, Big Hero 6. Anything that's like kind of
Anything that
more
doesn't have
adventurous.
humans in it.
Big Hero 6 has humans in it.
Yeah, but the focus is on the marshmallow, so.
Yeah.
I am a marshmallow.
And I love Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yeah.
The Stitch live action looks pretty good. Looks cute.
Honestly, it does. I
Like
liked how they've done Stitch
I
actually.
could go on a rant about how I don't like live actions, but that one doesn't look bad. I like the
We
Yeah.
should watch it.
to the hatred of everyone on the internet. I liked the Pinocchio live action. It was really good, and I will die on the hill.
So
Did
what's
I
the one
even
that you
watch it?
absolutely
I
hate?
don't remember.
I think you did, but like completely forgot about it and stuff.
Oh well. Guess if it didn't stick in my memory, I probably didn't like it very much.
You don't like a lot of things.
But I
Yeah,
feel
no, because like having a Disney system meant I was raised, and if we were putting a movie on, it was Disney.
Excuse me, I was not the one who came home every day after like preschool and put on Big Hero 6 or Pokemon.
Frozen.
Yeah. Oh, Disney sister who?
But
You were the Disney sister.
Pokemon is peak.
I love Pokemon too.
I don't really like the new gens. I think my favorite was I don't like Scarlet Violet, but I did like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. I've never really been one for Scarlet and Violet though. I like the anime, but I don't really like the game.
Okay.
Star's
I
like a
have not
massive
played.
Pokemon fan.
Yeah, I've never actually played Sword and Shield, and I feel like I should have done.
Tell
But
you who
one
my
day I'll
favorite
get it.
Pokemon was, I would get judged.
All
Because
right. Yes.
um the community. Oh, before I knew, uh when this Pokemon became my favorite, I didn't know about the community and what they thought of it.
Hmm.
Um so some messed up person one day decided to Google some interesting things. And now Vaporeon is not a Pokemon of happiness anymore.
Oh.
But I didn't know that when I was probably about 10 years old and being like, oh my god, I love you. You're so cool. I love that one scene with you in in the anime, and you look so cool. And then I one day Google you, and I get traumatized.
Oh.
Can we please just stop the hate? It's a Pokemon. Just
Yeah.
stop
Me with Mickey
Googling
Mouse.
messed up things, please.
Yeah.
There's just Pokemon fans who, oh, they terrify me.
Yes. Those kind of people are not worth hanging out with. Not at all.
Yeah. I always
Yeah.
struggle to explain my favorite Pokemon to everyone.
No, because I was telling someone your favorite Pokemon, and the immediate first response I got was most fuckable Pokemon.
Yeah,
Oh.
because
Yuck.
the community just ruined it, and I was like, no.
He was joking, but it was funny.
After what I saw, I honestly felt physically sick. Like
Yikes.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is the most vile, disgusting thing I've ever read. Like, oh,
Oh.
Yikes.
let's stop traumatizing children, please.
Yes. Please. Just.
Can we have a nice Vaporeon community?
Yes. It's one of the Eevees, you know? How can you not like it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I want
You
all
like
the
Evolving
Eevees.
Skies, don't you, Star?
Yes, best Pokemon set. I want all the cards in it. I want all of the alternate arts because they're just so beautiful.
I've
And I
been
like
getting
the
into
Vaporeon VMAX.
I've been getting into Lorcana, and I've got a Yensid card, and I fucking freaked out. And then I also opened a pack with Aero, and I got a Musketeer card, and she heard me scream.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
also
kind of
got
how
Pete.
I feel about
I
Pokemon
got
cards.
Musketeer Mickey, and I like, well, Musketeer Captain, and I just fucking, I got Pete, like, as a Musketeer, I was like, okay, yeah, I got Pete. And then I flipped it over, I was like, ah, it's Mickey!
How I feel pulling the cards that I want in a set.
See, yeah, the thing is, I'm not very good with trading cards, because I just choose the character I want, and I'm just like, I don't care how rare it is, it's cool, you know?
Yeah, I'm like that with a few of my cards, but most of the time for Pokemon, the best looking cards are alternate arts and they're rarer. So I have
There are
two.
some
Think
enchanted
I think there's
rarities, I think.
Urshifu V alternate art, and then Duraludon V alternate art. So the Urshifu is from oh, what was it? The fight in one battle something. I don't remember. I haven't opened it in ages.
I
And
got
then
some just
the
foil and
Duraludon was
rare
from
ones.
Evolving Skies.
I have a lot of foil and rare ones, but I haven't got any. I think the highest level you can get is like enchanted, and I haven't got any of those yet.
I think I'll be
Ah.
into Pokemon because I think Pokemon focuses a lot on the art, and I think you'd like that a lot. You should try and open a few packs and
You have
see.
given me cards in the past, but I'm really saving up for Lorcana at the moment because I'm really loving it. It's like just my whole
Well,
thing. Like to you, look to me,
the
Lorcana is what Pokemon is to you right now.
yeah,
We even made an AU on it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and I was a little sorcerer, like apprentice character again.
Yeah.
But
It
like
was
Aero
cute.
was kind of my teacher. It was cute.
It was
awesome.
banter. It's funny.
Oh yeah. What's up, Star?
I said that's wholesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
our time is running out, just so you know. But
How much time we on?
2 hours 9 minutes.
Wow.
It's a long time.
This will be fun to listen back to when you're busy doing something.
I'll
This
probably
is what
upload
podcasts
it
are
Yeah.
for.
maybe I'll upload it on the anniversary. It would be really cool if we could upload a new podcast part and get the thing done by then.
This
Yeah.
whole thing has just been inspirational chaos, inspirational wholesomeness,
Our brain cells, basically.
and then raging about fans of certain things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. Like, we do talk about the AU obviously on here, but it's mostly just very chill. Like, it's just two friends and then guests just chilling, which is kind
Yeah,
of
this
the
one
good
was
thing.
very chill, I
Well, I
feel.
will have to return, especially if your fans love me.
Yeah, everyone be nice to Star in the comments if you wanted to come back.
Yes. We'll
Next
fight you
time
otherwise.
when I'm not sick, I will be causing chaos.
I think you'd probably be best to come on like in a few months again if you're free, because like we don't have much to talk about at the moment. But when we release the next part, we're going to be discussing that, and then after that, it's just going to be probably us getting on the writing grind set because we're just going to be like when I'm home at Christmas, we're going to be writing because we won't be able to call stuff like that. That's what we
Yeah.
Yeah.
did. That's what we did in summer. Like all of summer, we were writing the Vorok because we couldn't call, so we just spent our
Yeah,
days
pretty much.
writing instead.
Yeah.
It'll be Christmas
It
as
was
well.
so fun to it was so fun to open up the dock and just see like progress made, you know?
You'll be like, "Hello, Bestie.
Hello.
Why are you cosplaying Lucifer Star?"
I
Oh, Lucifer, he's my favorite
saw
character.
this guy
Mine
that
too.
uh
Mhm.
I like. I think his name is like Dinosaur, and he's on Instagram. And he used to love he was like loving these cosplaying ducks, and he started a collection. And someone in his comments told him to like cosplay Lucifer, and he did. And it was so cool. He was just holding his little cosplaying ducks.
Okay, we should
That's so
probably. Do
sweet.
you want to wrap this up, guys, or what? We can. I can stay on. I don't mind. But if you don't have anything else, we could just wrap this up.
I mean, you're the boss.
I'm not the boss.
I could probably head off around 9? Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably call you on Instagram then. In that case, because
Yeah.
I need to do laundry.
Okie doke. It's laundry time.
Yep, time for me to waste my life.
And your money.
Okay, yeah, and my money. Let's hope that everything fucking washes this time.
Please. Nick not watched nicely, I guess, though.
He did. He's so fluffy now. Okay.
Thank
We'll say bye now. Yeah, Star, you
you for
can.
joining us.
Star, yeah, say goodbye.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Oh my god.
um, your magical, wonderful performance is now coming to a close. You
Okay, fair
can
enough.
tip Golden on whatever
I don't
on
make
her
money.
merch
Buy my.
store.
Oh yeah, buy my merch. That's the thing. Buy my merch.
Buy
Not a
Golden's
reasonable guy.
merch. I am the advertiser, and honestly, thank you for sponsoring this video.
Shut up! My god.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was very happy to be here, and it was a lot of fun.
We were
So
glad to have you.
Yeah, we'll have you again,
Yeah.
definitely. You've been our first guest, so you get number one guest.
yay, I'm
Yay.
special.
Yeah,
You
you
are
are.
my special.
Oh my god. Just send. Oh yeah, send me whatever you want me to draw for the cover image as well. But yeah. So that was that. This was me and my sister and Aero, and it was nice.
Next
Was
time
nice.
I'll cause more chaos, I promise, when I'm not sleep deprived and sick.
All right, we'll say bye now. Okay. Bye
Okay.
Bye
guys.
Bye bye.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.
bye.
Bye.